Hello, Gemini. This is Alice Angel, and I am here to bring you your general tarot and oracle card reading. This reading will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anywhere else. You may have Gemini in your chart. Although the video is being published in May of 2020, the reading itself is timeless and can resonate at any given moment in time. Please check the description box because I have some exciting news about other videos that I am introducing to my schedule. I'm so excited about that. If this reading does resonate for you guys, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Hit the bell button if you are interested in receiving notifications for whenever I post new videos. Okay? I am using my beautiful Arcanum deck to clarify your energy. Remember, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but if and when it does, you know, show girl some love and hit that thumbs up. I am clarifying with my standard Rider-Waite, and then when I am DONE, I will give you guys some more universal punch with my Healing with the Angels card. Okay? So let's see what we got, Gemini. Let me look over your situation. You tried to make a decision. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I do. Because I feel like you tried to put your foot down. Right? The Judgment card sitting there just all fat and pretty. It was a hard decision for you to make. It took a lot of effort. It was like, you know what? If we're going to get out of this situation, or if we're going to get out of this situation, then I'm going to have to be the one to do it. And you are hoping like hell that it works out in your favor. So let's kind of take a closer look at the energies to see exactly what happened, Gemini. I feel like here, right, it's almost like you're in this situation, like you're knee deep in this situation, right? And you have been for some time, okay? And judgment is almost like you knowing the devil, the angels, the horses, the fairies. It's almost like you are more than knowledgeable about where you currently are in this situation, right? And I feel like you are deliberating. It's almost like you're taking stock. You keep surveying the land. You keep surveying and seeing, okay, it's been 3 months. This person keeps doing the same things. They're not really changing. Okay, and because of that, I'm not happy. So we know a decision needs to be made there, right? Like you are really taking this seriously. You are combing over your current situation, and you're doing it with the intent on making a decision, right? Now, I don't feel like this is a stay or leave type of decision, right? To me, this is a decision of ranking, right? And that just basically means that, you know what? If I'm in this situation and it's not really doing anything for me, I'm going to have to bump this person down in priority, right? Instead of upgrading, you're going to degrade them, okay? You're going to change their status in your life, okay? What I'm also getting to is that for some of you guys, you may just go outright cold and just completely shut the lights out on this person, meaning leaving them in the dark and in the cold, right? And the 8 of Swords is because you're fucking tired, okay? You're tired of dealing with. Now, the thing that I'm getting to, because, you know, Geminis are one of those signs where y'all are like chameleons. Y'all can adapt to any fucking situation under the sun, okay? And I feel like you've exactly done that. You have put up with so much. You have the things that, you know, for me being a Scorpio, the things that like we would have ran somebody over for, you brushed it off like, it's okay. It's all right. All right. You know what? I'm going to get them for that. Or, you know, they're going to have to deal with that later on. It's almost like you've been trying to, or have been in like this Yoda frame of mind in all of this restriction. Almost like you've been counting every fucking sword that they have and they've put you through, and boo boo. Yeah. Y'all about to put the hammer down. It's like, please, hammer, don't hurt him. Please, Gemini, please, just baby, please, don't hurt him. Okay? But you know what? Unfortunately, it has to be done. The fucking hammer has to fall. Right? And here's the thing, and this is a method that I use that I feel like you guys have been using. If I'm in a situation with somebody and it's an unhappy situation, I will communicate what my issues are. Hey, you don't do this. I need you to do more of that. La, la, la. Right? And also at the same time, I'll be like, yo, is there anything I could do? Okay? So it is balanced, right? Once I communicate to you what I need, what I want, how to best work with me, I shut the fuck up. I don't tell you anymore. At that point, I just watch you, right? I don't say anything. I don't complain. I don't fucking, a peep don't come out of my mouth, right? Okay? Now, during that observation period, right? I'm fucking keeping points, right? Now, it's not a matter of being petty, right? Because all of these things are being weighted against what's going to make me happy and how to elongate this situation, how to help this situation go far, right? But if you keep doing shit over and over, that's clearly against what it is that I asked of you, then when the hammer fucking falls, you ain't got nothing to say. You can't blame nobody. What? You didn't know what? You didn't know what? I explained it to you. I asked you if you had any questions. We went over it. You kept bringing it up. I kept answering your questions to the best of my abilities. What the fuck didn't you know? Didn't you understand? Didn't you realize? At that point, it's a fucking cop-out, okay? Which is why the tower moment happens, right? This is almost like a universal gut check for your ass, okay? So this is you guys coming in and saying, you know what? I'm going to pack my shit and I'm going to go. I'm not going to do the rah-rah. I'm not going to do the, hey, I'm leaving. Oh, if you don't get your shit together, I'm leaving. I'm taking me and my dog and we leave. No, you're way beyond that, Gemini. You're like, look, I got to get the fuck on. Okay? And you do. Like I said, you do. Okay? Now, again, remember I said to you, I don't feel like this is a matter of cutting somebody off completely. I do feel like it is a cutoff of some kind, but it could be lessening communication. You know what? We normally text like 5, 6, 7, 9 times a day. I think I want to skip a day. If that ain't a tower moment for your person's ass, I don't know what the hell is. Okay? But I do kind of feel like for you, Gemini, you know, you see this figure, right? And you see actually the light that they're looking towards. They're looking out into the unknown like, yo, what benefits is this situation bringing me, right? I will also draw your attention to the fact that this is a 3 card. A 3 card has to do with team or a group or some sort of communal environment, okay? So this could be you downgrading them, right? And saying, you know what? I want to see what my options are, okay? I want to kind of look out there and get out there and see what else is out there for me. Now, y'all know like I know, okay? Here comes the boom. Y'all know when you pull your energy away, then they decide they want to start acting right, right? They want to start working towards the relationship and doing what you ask them to do. Oh, wait a minute. So it took me leaving or doing an about face for you to do what you were supposed to do? Uh-huh. Yeah, absolutely. You should build in distance to every last one of your relationships. For those of you out there who can see your partners every freaking day and talk to them every freaking day, God bless you. You wear the fuck out of your relationship by doing that. You saturate it and pull all of the quote unquote flavor out of it, right? To the point where, yeah, you guys may be arguing all the time, or somebody could be, you know, cheating or betraying or something like that. But you should build in your relationship against some distance. Hey, I don't need to talk to you every day. You know what I mean? And yeah, some weeks I want to go without seeing you, right? That to me keeps everything fresh because again, you're not wearing it out. You're not like saturating it out, right? So I do kind of feel like this is your person now wanting to show up, right? Next card over, you know, they want to justifiably now come back and work on the stuff that you told them that you needed. Well, it's like, bitch, where the fuck was you 2 weeks ago? Why you wasn't working on that stuff then? Oh, because Gemini, you were up under them. There was no threat, right? So now that they realize, as an example, your guards are up. Once they see them motherfucking guards go up, it's like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and do what I need to do, right? And then we have the magician here, because it's almost like, hopefully, right? They will actually change. Not necessarily, what did I do? They will actually change, not necessarily just do these things because you were leaving or there's a threat of, again, them losing their placement or ranking in your life, right? So, Gemini, for those of you that this is resonating with, that I'm reading for, you got to revamp the whole interaction and the whole situation. If this person is fearful of you leaving them, then you have to build into your relationships that fear of you always leaving. So every now and then they'll quote unquote act right. Now, as a Scorpio, we are kings and queens of control and manipulating outcomes and manipulating situations. Yes, the fuck we do. But this is more so of, it's almost like if you are in a boat or in a ship, right? You want to build that boat or ship to be able to float in calm waters, but then also you want to build it that is so it's storm proof as well. So that's the advice here that angels are pretty much saying: build your relationship to be storm proof as well. As in, every now and then, yeah, y'all are going to have some stormy nights and some thunder and then some lightning and some showers and this, that, or the other. But if the foundation is strong, you don't have to ever worry about downgrading them. But you are also a part of the building in that foundation. And Gemini, I'm sorry, I got to call you out. If you just make it easy for this person all the time, then yeah, when it comes to them neglecting you, it's like, shit, yeah, I understand why they're neglecting you. Right? Because again, you made them to be the spoiled brat. So you, say for instance, not getting what you want to the point where now you have to make this decision, right? Makes absolute and complete sense. Right? Now let's talk about Geminis for a minute, because y'all are the twins. Right? Y'all, your cousins, the Virgo, the Jekyll and Hyde, feel like Jekyll and Hyde are the Gemini twins also, right? You are this sign of duality. So, every now and then, yeah, you need to pull all of the love, all of the security, right? You got to pull all that shit off the table. And you got to become the school teacher. You got to become the Catholic nun with the ruler. Look at the sword. Look at the sword. You have to become, say for instance, that interrelational threat. You have to become that interrelational threat to their security. So absolutely, and why not? Now, it can be scary, right? Because you don't know if it's going to work. You don't know who you're dealing with. There's always the fear that, oh, they'll stop dealing with me. They'll go deal with somebody else. I mean, shit, if you're giving them everything that you want, there's a threat of them dealing with somebody else anyway, right? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you might as well be happy. Angels are also saying to me, too, this, again, is that third party situation, whereas, oh, okay, that makes sense. It's almost like you don't want to push them to the other side. I'd go ahead and try and figure out why the moon card is represented there. It has everything to do with insecurities, right? It has everything to do with, okay, if I'm not giving it to him, then he gonna go get it from somewhere else. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care if you was giving him everything, that threat is still valid. And it's true also for females as well. So, again, energy is fluid. Okay? So what now do we need to work on? You know what you're dealing with. You know who you have. You know what's working and what's not working. Now you will do things and use things to benefit you and the situation. Again, another 3. Okay, third party. Maybe you want to introduce somebody new to the situation, right? Excuse me, because here we have the 7 and the 8 of Pentacles, right? So both of y'all are going to, no, this is you looking at your situation and kind of evaluating like what to do. I know what I'm in, right? I know my limitations. I know who I'm dealing with. I know what I want and what I need. So this is you definitely like looking at your situation, with a fine-tooth comb and also a microscope to figure out what's at the very root of it. But also at the same time, I feel like, yo, you're going to keep your options open, right? You're going to keep your options open. And by the way, this queen, this 3 of cups, it could have been the 3 of pentacles. Hell, it could have been the 3 of swords, right? But it is the 3 of motherfucking cups, okay? I feel like for you personally, that actually may help and work in your favor, right? So when this fool starts acting up, go and call your other boo, okay? Now, I don't condone cheating, so I'm not saying if you're committed to this one, go and find another one. I'm saying all of this outside of commitment, because as long as there is no commitment, it's open, it's an open field. Like, it's anybody's game, right? And this is you kind of, maybe getting to the point where you're juggling. For some of you, it could devalue you, right? You could feel like, this is not really who I am. This is not really what I want. But you should be seeking love. You should be allowing other and new opportunities to come to you and to come your way. By closing yourself off, or if this person has you feeling like this, where you feel devalued, you always have to wait for them to be available or wait for them to call you because of whatever restrictions are always in that situation. Look, there's another page too, the Page of Wands, right? You have like all of this opportunity. If these restrictions are bringing you down and devaluing you, look what else is out there. There's all kinds of opportunity. You can get you a fuckboy. You can get somebody to hang out with and go to art shows with. Or you can find somebody to love you and comfort you and support you and to make you feel loved, right? Because at the end of the day, you deserve that. Angels are also saying to me, but Alex, they're not going to do all of that because that's a lot of work and that's not who they are. You know something? I agree. I hear you. I hear you completely. But, okay, the only thing that I am doing based on this information is giving y'all asses options, okay? And these 2 3s right here are saying exactly that, bubba. Keep your options open, okay? And that's true even with marriage. Not specifically keeping your options open, but, in a marriage, you should always feel like, yo, I gotta maintain this. I got upkeep. I gotta keep this person. So I gotta continue to do the things that caused us to like fall in love and get here in the first place. Spiritual growth. I feel like you're on the verge of this, Gemini. I feel like because of this situation, it's almost like this situation is forcing you to look at yourself, but not look at yourself. Because normally when people look at themselves, they look at the devil inside, right? Like, what am I doing to fuck up this situation? But this to me is almost like looking at yourself and looking at your strength and looking at your power and looking at your power of choice and your power to change and affect this relationship. Like, I had a friend say to me all the time, like, yo, I am the commodity in this. You know what I mean? And I feel like, Gemini, you are getting to the point now where you're understanding and realizing like, whoa. This ain't a situation unless I'm in it, okay? And in order for me to be in this situation, it has to go this way, like ABC. So I kind of feel like there's this inner power and inner truth coming out of you. And look at this shit. There go the power card. There's this inner power that's just coming out of you that you are falling in love with. And by the way, keep going. Keep going. Fall in love with her. Celebrate her. Be happy with her. Feed her. Nurture her. Because I kind of feel like to an extent, whatever the situation is, it's not the first time you've been in it. Or maybe it is the first time you've been in it. but you've been in it for a long time. Um, and you're starting to realize, like a newborn baby, that you're growing out of it, right? There's this huge discomfort that you now have to do something about. Last card, listening, beautiful, right? This is God, Angels, Universe. Angels are saying this is the acknowledgement of your problem, right? So it's almost like, that whole believing, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. This is almost like whatever is the situation that you've been in for all of this time. It's like, again, just like a judge, okay? Judgment. Just like a judge, you have all the facts in front of you. You have all the evidence in front of you. You got the law and the rules and all of the process in front of you. So this person, this situation is showing you every last thing about them, what they're capable of, what they're not capable of, what they can give you, what they're not giving you, their strengths, their weaknesses. They're showing you every last thing. Okay? They're showing you every last thing. And at the end of the day, it's up to you to decide what you want to do with it. You could put your head in the sand and be like, you know what? I love them. Fuck them. It's a part of who they are, so I'm going to just deal with it. Or if you are coming up short and you keep suffering, right? They keep putting you in this prison, right? This prison of restrictions. Then you could be like, you know what? I'm too cute for this shit. I ain't dealing with none of this. I'm out, right? You came in as a number 7, but boo boo, you getting downloaded to another 4. And again, I'm keeping my options open. I'm going and looking and seeing where some 7s or some 8s or some 9s possibly exist. And remember something. They're out there. Okay? There are all kinds of everything out there just waiting, if you decide to venture out. Okay? And I don't even know if you saw the card behind that was the 10 of Cups. Right? So I'm not necessarily saying your bliss is outside of this situation, but maybe the threat of going outside of this situation may cause this situation to be your bliss. Or, yeah, your bliss is outside. So it's up to you. All right, Gemini, that was a freaking amazing reading. If this does resonate, I want some likes and I want some comments. And, if you're not already subscribed, come on now. What you doing? All right, babies. I love you. Take care. Bye.